Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So you revise all those basics. Good morning. Good morning. Anybody has doubt in the graph, straight line equation, anything, whatever I taught yesterday? Okay. Okay then, so I will continue. In the last, I was discussing about the x is equal to constant, y is equal to constant. So like x is equal to 3, y is equal to 2 or 3. Any number they are saying, so x is equal to constant, y is equal to constant. So it is also the straight line. It was the last, in the last I said this, okay. So that application where we will get that type of a straight line. So in the Boyle's law, you have plotted the different graph. Suppose I am saying pressure is equal to constant, okay. Process is isobaric, and I'm saying the pressure constant, and I'm asking the graph between the different quantity. Suppose I plotted here temperature and here I plotted the pressure, okay. I'm asking the PT graph for the isobaric, whether you know or not doesn't matter. Suppose I am saying any quantity P, pressure is constant, and you have to plot the graph between pressure and temperature, okay. Now when we are changing the temperature, pressure I gave the process or pressure is constant. Who will say what will be the graph? I have given pressure is equal to constant, pressure I plotted on y-axis, temperature I plotted on x-axis. Now I am asking what will be the graph between pressure and temperature. What I said yesterday, on that basis, who will say what is the graph? So now here pressure I am plotting on y-axis, okay. So P I can replace by y. So basically what I will get, y is equal to constant, okay. Like y is equal to 3, y is equal to 2, yesterday I discussed. So graph will be parallel to the y-axis or parallel to the x-axis. Graph will be the straight line parallel to the y-axis or parallel to the x-axis. Parallel to the x-axis. Very good. So like here pressure, whatever the pressure is there, that pressure is constant. So what I said, like pressure is suppose 10 atm. So 10. So here what will be the graph? Graph will be the straight line like this. Are everybody got or not? Okay, so whatever I am plotting on the x-axis, like I am plotting the temperature, I am plotting the PV, I am plotting the V. If I gave the pressure constant, so what will be the graph? Graph will be the straight line. Now remember one thing, okay, like directly you can decide on from that statement which quantity is constant. Which quantity is constant? Graph will be a straight line perpendicular to its axis. I repeat again, this statement you can mark also, like directly you can decide which quantity is constant. Again I am repeating, which quantity is constant, graph will be straight line, perpendicular to its axis, Everybody got the statement or not? Which quantity is constant, graph will be straight line perpendicular to its axis, okay. So like I am asking the pressure is equal to constant, what is the graph? Now what you have other, pressure is constant. So pressure is constant, so graph will be straight line perpendicular to pressure. Now graph is a straight line perpendicular to pressure. Everybody got or not? Okay. Like suppose I am saying now suppose this is a TV graph I gave the TV graph. Who will say on the line AB which quantity is constant? On the line AB which quantity is constant? On the line AB which quantity is constant? Volume. Okay, I'm not asking on the basis of the thermodynamics whatever you have learned. I'm just asking on the basis of mathematics, okay. Okay, so everybody is giving the right answer, volume. So here AB line is perpendicular to volume axis. It is perpendicular to volume axis, and what I said, which quantity constant, graph will be straight line perpendicular to it. Okay, so here perpendicular to the volume, it means on the line AB volume is constant. Everybody got or not? Okay. Suppose this is a VT graph. Okay, you want to write the V and T relation. V and T relation you want to write. What you will write? I have given the graph, and from on that basis I want to get the relation between V and T. Okay, so who will say what is the relation? So here I have not given the straight line perpendicular to x-axis or y-axis. Okay, by seeing the graph you can see it is a straight line passing through the origin. A straight line passing through the origin. Okay, so when the line is passing through the origin, its equation is y is equal to mx. Y is equal to mx. Okay, now here y is equal to mx. What is the y here? I am plotting the volume on y-axis. So y I will replace by v. Y I will replace by v. Slope data they have not given. So slope we can take as a constant. Okay. So suppose slope I am taking as a c. Okay. So because slope they have not given, so we don't need exact relation. We need proportionality basically. Okay. So slope not given. So in the place of slope I am taking the c. Okay. Now x on the x-axis, which quantity I am plotting? Temperature. Then what is the relation I got? V is equal to Ct. Means volume is directly proportional to temperature. Who knows the thermodynamics? When volume is directly proportional to temperature, it means pressure is constant for a given mass of the gas. Okay. Are everybody got or not? So if they are giving the straight line by the graph, we can get the equation also. Okay, equation we have, we can draw the graph, or graph we have, we can get the equation. Everybody got? Last, this relation, you know, Kelvin is equal to degree C plus 273.15. Whether you know or not doesn't matter. Okay. Now suppose I am plotting C on y-axis and K on x-axis. You have to say slope, x-intercept, y-intercept. Fast. What is the slope? What is the x-intercept? What is the y-intercept? K is equal to C plus 273.15. This is the relation. Okay, whether you know or not, I have written. Okay, now K I am plotting on x-axis, C I am plotting on y-axis. I am asking the slope, x-intercept and y-intercept. Okay, slope is equal to 1. Nobody will say slope is equal to 45. I said this is the common mistake students are doing. Slope means sometimes they are saying the angle. Slope is the tan theta. Okay. Okay, so slope is equal to 1. Okay. So slope you got 1. Next. What is the x-intercept? So here which quantity I am plotting? Directly don't decide, otherwise you will get confused. First what we will do, which quantity we plotted on x, we will replace by x. So here C I am plotting on y-axis. So C I will replace by y. K I will replace by x. So x is equal to y plus 273.15, or I can say y is equal to x minus 273.15. Okay. So y is equal to mx plus c. So here, what is the slope? Slope I got 1. Okay. Now for the x-intercept, y is equal to 0. For y-intercept, x is equal to 0. So for y-intercept, I will put x is equal to 0. Then what I will get? Minus 273.15. Okay. Everybody getting or not? So y-intercept, we are getting minus 273.15 somewhere here. And x-intercept, for x-intercept I will put y is equal to 0, then x I will get 273.15 means positive. Now by joining them you will get the straight line. Are everybody got or not? Okay. X-intercept 273.15, y-intercept minus 273.15. Okay. So this completed. So whether they are giving the straight line from the straight line equation, we can draw the graph. If we have the graph, then we can write the equation. How to write the equation of a straight line? Now I will say. This completed. Okay. Now listen. Equation of a straight line, we know different form, 2-3 form I discussed. Y is equal to mx plus c, y is equal to mx, y is equal to constant, x is equal to constant. But sometime if they are giving the good question or they want to introduce the little mathematics in the problem, mainly in the kinematics, they will ask. So suppose you require the straight line equation, you have to write the equation of a straight line. So what I said, a straight line from one point, how many line can pass? Infinite. So to write the equation of a straight line, what we require? Either we require 2 point. Okay. So if we have the 2 point, from the 2 point only one line will pass. Both by joining the 2 point we will get the one line. Okay. So we require the 2 points. That is the one thing. Suppose that we don't have the 2 point. Then next what we require? Then how we can find another way? We will have the slope and 1 point. Slope and 1 point. Okay, again I am repeating, two ways are there how we can write the equation of a straight line. One, we require the 2 point. Okay, if we have the 2 point, from the 2 point we can write the equation of a straight line. Why? From the 2 point only one line will pass. Okay. Second thing, if we don't have the 2 point, so we require what? Slope and 1 point. Slope and 1 point. Okay, because suppose I am saying this is the origin. Okay, I am saying line is passing from origin. So how many line can pass from origin? Infinite. Okay. But I have given slope is 1. Slope is 1 or angle is 45 degree. So at 45 degree you can make only one line. Okay. So like this. Okay. So what I said, we will either we will have the 2 points or 1 point and slope. Then we can write the equation of a straight line. Everybody got or not? So if you have the 1 point and slope, then what is the equation of a straight line? So equation of a straight line, okay, slope I am taking m and point I am taking x1 comma y1. So suppose point okay, so derivation I am not going because you are not going to learn the derivation. How we have to write the equation, that is only required. Okay, so point line is passing from the point x1 comma y1. Now x1 comma y1 can be anything, maybe positive 1, x1 positive, y1 negative, any quadrant they can give the point. Okay, and slope what we have taken m. Okay, now here y, here x. If you remember yesterday, I said the slope formula. I said the slope formula. If I have the 2 point x1 comma y1, x2 comma y2, then I said the slope formula. Slope formula, what I said, y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Are I remember or not? Or y1 minus y2 upon x1 minus x2. That is the slope formula. Okay. Now slope I have already given m. 1 point I gave x1 comma y1. Suppose another point I am taking on the line because I have to write in the terms of x comma y. Another point x comma y. This x comma y is the different values. Okay. Now I have the 2 point. One is the x1 y1. One is the x comma y. Okay. By using these two, what is the slope formula I can write? So slope I can write what? y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 is equal to slope. And slope is what? M. Slope they given. Now from this what I got? Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Derivation also I said. Okay, now everybody will remember this formula. Equation of a straight line have the slope m, and it is passing from the point x1 comma y1. It is passing from the point x1 comma y1. Now what is the formula? Y minus y1. Okay, y and x, it will be in the equation. Y1 x1 we required, they will give the point. Okay, like suppose they given the point 3 comma 4, so it means 3 comma 4 means x1 is the 3, y1 is the 4. I will put x1 y1, but in the equation y and x will be there. Don't think that, sir, what is the value of y and x, because in the equation of a straight line we have the x and y. So x and y will be there. X1, y1 we have to put the value which point they have given, and they will give the slope also. Everybody got or not? So again I am repeating, what is the equation of a straight line passing through the point x1 comma y1, and the slope is m. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Again I am repeating, y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Okay, this everybody got? Okay, so one small example, you will write the equation. Okay, well, you have 1 minute. Tell fast what is the equation. You have to write the equation of a straight line passing through the point 1 comma minus 2, and it has the slope is equal to 1. Tell fast what is the equation. Y minus 2 is equal to x plus 2. And then you can show, okay. So x minus y plus 4 is equal to 0. One answer I got. X minus y plus 4 is equal to 0. X minus y plus 4 is equal to 0. That is correct or not? I don't know. I will check. Any other answer? Arey nalai, do fast. Only one answer I got. I need more. Fast. Only one member is listening. Thumb, so many people are showing. Okay, another answer also I got. The x minus y plus 4 is equal to 0. Okay. When you will apply, then you will learn. That's why I need the answer. Okay. Two answer. Rameshwari, x and y will be there. X1, y1, you have to put the value of the point. In the equation, when you are writing the equation of a straight line, y is equal to mx plus c, there is a y1 is equal to mx1 plus c. Y is equal to mx plus c. X and y will be there. X1, y1, we have to put the point. Okay, so most of the people are getting x minus y plus 4 is equal to 0. Okay, I will check now. So y minus y1. First, x1, y1 means what? x1 I can take what? 1, and y1 what I can take? Minus 2. According to the point, x1 is equal to what? 1, y1 is equal to minus 2. Okay. Now y minus y1. Y will be as it is. In the equation of straight line, y will be there. Y minus y1. What is the y1? Minus 2. So y minus y1 is equal to m. What is the m? Slope is the 1. M x minus x1. What is the x1 value? X1 value is 1. Okay. So this we got. What the people are doing? Why 4? So now y minus minus plus y plus 2. So they put 2. Now everybody start deleting. Okay, is equal to then this is what? X minus 1. Okay. Now choice is yours. You want to write the shift the left hand side, X, Y you want to shift to the right, or X you want to shift to the left. It is your choice. Suppose I am shifting the Y in this side. So after shifting this, what I will get? X will be as it is, Y will be shift this side, so X minus Y. 2 will shift here, so minus 2, and minus 1 is already there, so minus 3. So X minus Y minus 3 is equal to 0, or X minus Y is equal to 3. Why people more people were getting 4? Why 4? It is not the early morning also means you are sleeping. Okay, so everybody got X minus Y is equal to 3. Okay. Done? Any doubt? So you mark the point x1 comma y1. 1 means first coordinate is the x, second coordinate is the y. So x1 you can take 1, and y1 you can take minus 2. Okay, now x1 value I put here. Formula is what? Is equation of a straight line is what? Y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1. Okay, so y1 x1 value we put, m value we put. Okay, one more question Navya is asking. Okay, no problem. Okay. One more question. Making an angle 37, I will say the value, maybe Mohit sir said, tan 37 is equal to what? 3 by 4. Three x minus 4y plus 9 is equal to 0. Okay, one answer I got. Same. Okay, Charan. Okay, same. 3x minus 4y plus 9 is equal to 0. And it is a suggestion to everyone, don't avoid the calculation like in the study or wherever you are studying, in which batch you are studying. Means calculation, most of the students, they are asking the calculation from the teacher. Sir, I am not getting the answer. So always try the calculation, like one, you have not got the right answer, again try. Maybe your calculation is the problem. So don't avoid, because in the last you will not become the perfect. Okay, so whole year you have to work on the calculation. Physics you will learn, but after that ultimately the problem will be mathematics. Y is equal to 3x plus 5. Somebody get up now, then they are saying the last question answer. Okay. 4y minus 3x. Somebody is getting 9, somebody is getting 11. Okay. Now I will write. So one thing, what slope, directly slope, we can say what slope is the 3 by 4. So tan 37 it is making the angle. So what is the meaning of the slope? I said yesterday, tan of angle made by the line with the x-axis. Okay. So with the x-axis, how much angle it is making? 37. Okay. So what is the slope? Tan 37. Tan 37 value what I gave? 3 by 4. And point I gave minus 1 comma 2. So x1 is what? Minus 1. Y1 is what? 2. Okay. So what is the equation? Y minus y1. Y minus y1. What is the y1? This is the x1. This is the y1. Y1 is what? 2. So y minus y1 is equal to. Okay, m, what is the m? Slope is the 3 by 4. Y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1. What is the x1? Minus 1. So minus of minus 1. Okay. This step everybody got or not? Okay. Now y minus 2 is equal to 3 by 4. Minus of minus, it will be plus. So x plus 1. Okay, up to this you got. Now after that you have to cross multiply. Okay. Cross multiplying, then here 4y minus 4 to the 8. It is equal to what? 3x plus 3. Okay. Now if you want to shift the x or y, choice is yours. Suppose I am shifting the 4y here. So 3x minus 4y minus 8 will shift this side. So 8 plus 3, that is equal to what? 11 is equal to 0. 4y minus 3x. 4y minus 3x minus 11 is equal to 0. That is also the right answer. Who is shifting the 4y in this side or 3x in this side? Then their x will be negative. So both are the right. Completed. And how you can verify? How you can verify your answer? If suppose you want to verify, so what you can do to check your answer? You can put this point minus 1 comma 2. Suppose you have written the correct equation. How you can check? Put this point here. Okay, so this point has to satisfy this line. Okay, so what we will do? You got the equation 3x minus 4y plus 11 is equal to 0. Now put this x1 y1. x1 value is what? Minus 1. Put here x value. So 3 into minus 1. Okay, minus 4y. So minus 4. What is the y? Into 2. Okay, plus 11. Plus 11. What you have to get after putting the point? What you have to get? 0 you have to get. So you can verify. If you are not getting 0, it means your equation is incorrect. Okay, so here I got the equation. Now I am verifying my equation. So I am putting the point because this point x1 y1, it is in this line, so it has to satisfy the equation. Okay, so I am putting the x1 y1 here. X1 value I put minus 1, y1 value I put 2. Now minus 3 minus 8 plus 11. Now minus 11 plus 11, what I got? 0. It means our equation is correct. Everybody understood or not? Say yes or no. Now after that you will select any point and you will take any slope and write the equation. If any difficulty you are facing, so next class you can ask. Okay, so any point you can take one different point, first quadrant, second quadrant, take any slope and then write the equation of a straight line and verify your answer. Nobody has to check the answer from anywhere. You can verify your answer by this way. Okay. Understood or not? Okay. Now, how this equation required in the physics? 1 or 2 example I will say later you will learn in the physics. Okay. Like suppose I am saying like this. Okay, they have given the acceleration time graph. Okay, yeah, I have given the acceleration time graph, and then I have given the graph is what? Straight line. Okay, it means here the line is not the perpendicular to the y-axis, not perpendicular to the acceleration axis. It means acceleration is not constant. Acceleration is not constant. If acceleration is constant, then graph will be straight line perpendicular to the acceleration axis. What I said, which quantity constant, graph will be straight line perpendicular to its axis. Okay, so here graph is not perpendicular to the y-axis. It means acceleration is not constant. That I'm not going means variable acceleration. What is the equation of motion? I'm not going to discuss that. That you will learn in the kinematics. Okay, so here suppose acceleration and time variation I gave like this. Okay, angle I gave 45, and here I gave the value is what? 2 seconds. Here time is what? 2 seconds. Okay. Suppose I am giving initial velocity is the, in the problem how they will give initial velocity is the any 4 meter per second. What is the velocity after 4 seconds, 6 seconds, something like that. Initial velocity they given, they are asking the velocity at any time. Okay. So we cannot use the equation of motion, whatever we learned, like v is equal to u plus is at, s is equal to ut plus half at square. Why? Those equations are applicable only for the constant acceleration. Okay, but here acceleration is variable. So in this type of problem, what we will do, first we will write the acceleration relation, how the acceleration depends upon time, how acceleration depends upon time. After that, in the differentiation, Akhilesh sir said, like acceleration basically we represent by dv by dt. Acceleration we represent by dv by dt. So we will replace the acceleration by dv by dt. After integrating, you will get the velocity. Okay. Again, I am repeating what I am saying. Like acceleration time graph I gave, and I need, suppose I gave the velocity at initial velocity is this. What is the velocity after 4 seconds? Okay. So I cannot use any direct equation because direct equation we have for the constant acceleration. Okay. Then how we can proceed this type of problem? According to the graph, I can write the acceleration and time relation. Acceleration and time relation. After writing the acceleration time relation, A I will replace by dv by dt. After that, work of differentiation and integration. Okay. So in that type of problem, when they have given the linear variation, then we can solve the problem by writing the equation of a straight line. Okay, that is the application what I said, why we have, if they are making the good question, then they can make like, they can give like this. Okay, so here my aim is only what we have to write the equation of the straight line. Okay, so now you can see here point I gave what, here time what I gave 2, which quantity I am plotting on x-axis time. Okay, and which I am plotting on y-axis acceleration. Okay, so first I will write the equation in the terms of x and y. Okay, because we have learned in the terms of x and y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1, and later y I will replace by a, and time x I will replace by time. Again I am repeating, we know the equation, we learned the formula in the terms of y and x. So I will write the equation in the terms of y and x. In the last, y I will replace by a, because on the y-axis I am plotting the acceleration, and time I will replace by x. Okay. Happy Eid, happy Eid. Okay, so now here, this point what I can say, on the x-axis I said y value 0. This also I said yesterday. On x-axis y 0. Basically I can say equation of x-axis y is equal to 0. Equation of y-axis x is equal to 0. Okay. So on the x-axis what is the value of y? On the ground what is the height? 0. We can say on the ground what is the height? 0. Okay. So on the x-axis y value 0. On the y-axis x value 0. Okay. So here time I gave 2. Time I gave 2. What is the value of y on the x-axis? 0. So this point I can write. This point I can write 2, x value is what? 2. And y value is what? 0. On the x-axis, y value is 0. So this point what I can write? 2, 0. This point is the 2, 0. This everybody got or not? If your mind is blasting more mathematics, then we can take the pause. We can go to the some small problems also first. Okay. This what I'm saying. If they are giving the good question, then it is required. Okay. So up to this, okay. So I write the point 2, 0. Now I have the 1 point 2, 0, and angle they given 45. So slope, what is the slope? Slope is that tan 45. So slope I can say 1. So slope is equal to 1, tan 45. Okay. Now I have the slope, I have the point. I have the slope, I have the point. Okay. What is the point? 2, 0. What is the slope? 1. Now what is the equation? I will write. So y minus y1. Y minus x1 comma y1. What is the y1? 0. So y minus y1, okay, is equal to m. What is the slope? 1. Okay, y minus y1 is equal to m x minus what is x1? 2. Okay. Now equation you got, y is equal to x minus 2. This is the equation I got, y is equal to x minus 2. Now what is the y? Y is equal to what? Now y axis I plotted the acceleration, so I will replace by a. On the x axis I plotted the time, so I will replace the x by time minus 2. Now this is the AT relation you got, a is equal to t minus 2. Everybody got or not? Okay, now after that, suppose they are asking, they have given that velocity, initial velocity is the 4 meter per second. What is the velocity after this time? Then a you can replace by dv by dt. That is a work of the kinematics that you will learn later. Okay, in maybe directly this type of equation they given, they can ask the velocity after some time. Or maybe they have given the graph and then they are asking. So first you have to find the relation. Relation I got by using the straight line, a is equal to t minus 2. Now a you will replace by dv by dt. My work is up to this because basic mathematics, I am just saying that how to write the equation of a straight line and how they will ask the problem in physics. Okay? Everybody getting or not? Up to this okay? So small thing, who will say what is the initial acceleration? What is the initial A? What is the initial value of A, or what is the initial acceleration? Initial means t is equal to 0. Initial means when we started. When we started means t is equal to 0. Who will say what is the initial acceleration? What is the initial acceleration? What is the initial acceleration means t at t is equal, initial means what? T is equal to 0. When you will get up, when you will see your time starts now, means t is equal to 0. So what is the initial acceleration? Minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, 2, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, 0, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2. Very good. Initial acceleration means t is equal to 0. T is equal to 0. Okay. So what I will do? I will put t is equal to directly 0. T is equal to 0. Then what is the a value I will get? Minus 2. So what is the initial acceleration? Minus 2. Maybe they given this graph and they are asking what is the initial acceleration of the particle or the body. Then directly after writing the equation, what we can do? Initial means t is equal to 0. If you put t is equal to 0, then you got a is equal to minus 2. Understood or not? So by writing the equation, we can predict the initial acceleration also. We can find the initial acceleration also. Okay. Okay. At t is equal to 2. At t is equal to 2 seconds, what is the acceleration? 0. You can put t is equal to 2 here. 2 minus 2, what you got? 0. Wow, intelligent. One intelligent people, student, sir, but acceleration is not in minus now. That's why I said, don't use the physics brain. Okay, acceleration can be negative. Suppose in the beginning what is happening, acceleration is here increasing. First acceleration is opposing the velocity, and after that it is increasing the velocity. So unnecessary, don't use the brain. First you have to write the equation, and acceleration can be negative. Here acceleration is what? It is increasing. First, like suppose body is moving and brake you are applying. Brake you are applying, acceleration is what? Velocity is decreasing. So acceleration is negative, we can say. Okay. Then after that what happened? You start removing your leg, okay, from the brake, and then you start giving the acceleration. Then acceleration will increase. It is possible. Okay. So but I'm not going to the physics. So equation is only required. Nayak, got it? So don't use physics brain. Just go through the mathematics first. Okay. So can I say now straight line is over? Means you will practice properly all the equation of a straight line. You will plot the different graphs. Okay. And later also when you will learn, we will graph will come. Then again we will discuss the these points, but little bit faster. So, okay. So anybody has doubt up to this? So from the equation, how we can plot the graph, from the graph, how we can write the equation, everybody got? Okay, very good. Now some simple graph in that, no detail, there is no need to go in detail. Parabola, hyperbola, ellipse, okay. So some basic only required because we are not going to give the JE, okay. So after a straight line, we will go to the parabola. Maybe Mohit sir said some basics, okay. So parabola means what? What is a parabola? So parabola, basically shape is what? One thing, how from the equation, how we will decide it is a parabola. Equation of a straight line means graph is a straight line. How we will decide? It will be in the form of y is equal to mx plus c, or ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Okay, that I already said the equation of a straight line. Or x is equal to constant, y is equal to constant. It is a straight line. Okay. Another way also we can say, if the x power is 1, y power is 1, both power is 1 1, then we can say it is a straight line. Parabola, how will decide? Means you will get the variation, and then they will say it is varies the hyperbolically, parabolically. So how we will decide? In parabola, in your level, I'm not going in detail because detail mathematics, different conditions are there. But in the NEET level, how we will decide which parabola you will get mainly? When x and y, two variables are there, by this we can decide the shape or the graph. By the relation between x and y, we can decide the graph. If one variable, like two variables are there, x and y, if one variable power is 1, one variable power is 1, other variable power is 2, one variable power is 1, other variable power is 2, then it will be the parabola. Again I am repeating, I am not saying any one, particularly not, any one variable. Any one variable power is 1, other variable power is 2, then the graph will be parabola or equation will be parabolic. Okay, in your level, in detail what I am saying, it is a different. So, but mainly in the whole physics what we are getting, that I am saying. Okay, so what I said, one variable power is 1, other variable power is 2, then it will be the parabola. Okay, like suppose I am writing y square is equal to cx. C is any constant, c is constant, I am using the c. Y square is equal to cx. Then here you can see what is the power of y? Power of y is 2, and what is the power of x? It is a 1. So one variable power is 1, other variable power is 2, then it will be the parabola. So this is what? Parabola. Okay. Another way is also there. Maybe they can give the, but here c x square is equal to cy. Okay, x square is equal to cy. Then here what? Power of x is what? 2. Power of 1 is what? 1. Then it is also what? Parabola. So what I said, one variable power has to be 1, other variable power has to be 2. One variable power has to be 1, other variable power is 2, then it will be the parabola. Negative also they can give. Negative also they can give. For the negative, what we will do and how to decide the shape. Okay, like they can give here. X square is equal to minus cy. So one thing first, one question has to come in the mind. Sir, x square. X square means square will never be negative. Square of any number, whether it is a negative number or it is a positive number, okay, it will never be, square will never be negative. Like suppose I am saying 2 square. 2 square is 4. Minus 2 square, it is also 4. So square will not be real number I am talking about. So square will never be negative. So third equation if you see, so it is x square. Left hand side it is x square. So x square is always positive. X square is always positive or not? First say one thing. X square is always positive or not? X square is always positive or not? I'm not discussing about the shape first. First you have to decide the parabola equation. X square is always positive. Okay. Now x is left hand side is always positive. Right hand side I have written minus cy. X square is equal to minus cy. This equation also you will get. So x square is equal to minus cy. C is, I am saying the C is positive constant. Okay, C is positive constant. Okay, so that no confusion will come. See, I have given the positive, like x square is equal to minus 3y. So left hand side positive, right hand side positive or negative? Right hand side is a positive or negative? Left hand side, suppose this equation I'm here, no confusion. Y square is equal to cx, x square is equal to cy, no confusion. Okay, so these two are the equation of parabola. This is also the equation of parabola because x power is 2, y power is 1. So it is the equation of parabola. But in the sometime what is happening in the exam, we become the intelligent. Okay, in a whole year we are not using the mind, but in the exam we start using the mind. So then somebody will think, sir, x square here, left hand side it is a negative. So how it is a possible? One positive, how I can equate with negative? Is it possible? So x square is always positive. Who will say right hand side is positive or negative? Right hand side is positive or negative? If I am writing the minus cy, it is a positive or negative? So listen, C is positive number. I'm dealing with a number, so it will be more easy for you. Like suppose I'm saying minus 3y. So x square is equal to minus 3y. So you are thinking that x square positive, but right hand side I'm using the minus sign. Sir, it is a negative. Minus sign I'm using. But if you are taking the y value negative, so y negative, this negative become positive. So basically x square is equal to minus 3y. It is only defined for the negative y. So this graph we will get only for the negative y. So it is possible x square is equal to minus 3y. It is also the parabola, but for that y value will be negative. Everybody getting or not? So y is negative, then negative, and in the formula also I am using the minus sign. Y negative, for minus is also there, it will become positive. So it is become the x square. Okay, it means x square is equal to minus 3y is also the parabola. Understood or not? Same way, y square is equal to minus cx. It is also the parabola. So what I said, how to decide the first parabola? One variable power has to be 1, other variable power has to be 2. It will be parabola. They can give with the both side, they can give the positive sign, or one side positive, one side negative also they can give, but it is the equation of the parabola. Okay, mostly we will get these 4 parabola in the physics. Okay, everybody got or not? Now how to decide the shape, how we will make the graph of this parabola if the equation are like this. Okay, so parabola shape is what? Like this. Parabola shape is like this. In the 3-dimensional I am making, it is a paraboloid. In the 2-dimension its shape is like this. Okay, shape is fixed. Shape of the parabola is like this. Okay, according to the equation, that shape you will put in the axis. According to the equation you will put the shape. Okay, everybody getting or not? So shape of parabola is fixed. That is a U. You can say the U shape like this. Okay. Shape of the parabola is fixed. According to the equation, this shape we have to put on the axis. Okay. Everybody got or not? So parabola shape is this. Now equation will decide how we will put the, or what is the orientation. Okay. Up to this everybody got? The shape of parabola is this. Now how we will put this? Now listen. Akhilesh sir will say in the class, he will say the different point. Okay, what I am saying that you whatever you want to follow, if, and both you can remember also, if equation contain x square, then it will be symmetric about y. If you want, you can write the equation, this point also. Equation is the x square, then symmetric about y. Symmetricity, everybody knows. Symmetric means both sides it is a like same mirror image. Okay, again I am repeating, equation contain x square, then symmetric about y. Symmetric about y means y axis will act as a mirror. Again I am repeating, equation is the x square, equation contain x square, symmetric about y means y axis will work as a mirror. Okay, how it will be left of y, same it will be the right of y. Okay, if equation contain y square, then symmetric about x. which square opposite symmetricity? X square symmetric about y, x square symmetric about y, x square symmetric about y, y square symmetric about x, y square symmetric about x. Okay, this everybody got or not? So by symmetricity we can put the shape. Okay, now I will draw. Suppose I am giving the x square is equal to 3y. This parabola I have to draw. This parabola I have to draw. Now I observe what? X square. X square means it will be symmetric about y. It will be symmetric about y. Okay. So symmetric about y means this shape y axis I have to take as a mirror. And you can, one thing you can check also. If I am putting the x is equal to 0, then y I will get 0. If I am putting y 0, then x I will get 0. It means it will pass from the origin. Okay. Here, if I am putting the y is equal to 0, then what is the x I will get? 0. So it means it is passing through origin. And y axis will be as a mirror. So the shape I have to put so that y axis will work as a mirror. What we will do? Like this. Okay. So I put the shape so that y x square, so symmetric about y. Symmetric about y means how it is the left of y, same it will be the right of y. So we will put like this. Are everybody got or not? This everybody got? Okay. Now in the same, suppose I put the minus sign. Here, if suppose I give the minus sign, x square is equal to minus 3y. So only what will happen? Now wherever we have the plus, we have the only minus. So only we will reverse the graph. So we will make the downward graph. Downward graph means it is only defined for negative y, I said. So then you will make the graph like this. Okay, so shape is same. X square is equal to 3y. X square means symmetric about y. So symmetric about y you make upward. But if suppose they have given the negative, then the same we will make the downward. Okay. Are they completed? Okay. Suppose I have given y square is equal to 4x. What will be the graph? Y square is equal to 4x. Now equation is y square. Y square means symmetric about y square. Y square means symmetric about x. Symmetric about x. So now here x axis will work as a mirror. X axis will work as a mirror. Now same shape, I have to take the x axis as a mirror. Then what we will do? Like this and same below. Okay. So this is what? Y square is equal to minus 4x. Suppose this I gave. So now minus I gave. So I will reverse it. Reverse it means here. Okay. So these 4 parabola mainly we have to deal in a physics, and so many places we will get the parabolic relation. Okay. Up to this 4 parabola equation, how to decide how we will plot the graph? Anybody has confusion? X square symmetric about y, y square symmetric about x. Okay. Okay then. So suppose the particle started from rest, initial velocity is 0. Okay. What is the difference between 1 and 3? 1 and 3. 1 x square. 1 is the x square. So x square, then it is a symmetric about y. So you have make it upward. Okay. And 3, y square is there. Y square is there. That's why we have make the symmetric about x axis. 1 and 3 difference is what? In the 1 we have the equation what? X square. In the 3 we have the equation is what? Y square. Okay. S is equal to half at square. Suppose I am saying particle started from rest and the displacement of the particle varies with time. S is equal to half at square. Okay. Now what will the, like suppose I am asking what is the graph between S and T? What is the ST graph? Okay. So ST graph we have to plot. Okay. So S I have plotted on Y axis, T I have plotted on X axis. Okay. Then S I will replace by which quantity we are plotting on Y axis, that we will replace by Y. Which quantity we are plotting on X axis, that we will replace by X. So Y is equal to half A and T I will replace by X. So Y is equal to half A X square. Okay. So it is a what? Like constant you can shift right left hand side also. So basically it is a form of X square is equal to CX. CY. X square is equal to CY. Okay. After that constant you can shift here, no problem. Okay. So X square is equal to CY. So X square means symmetric about Y. X square means symmetric about Y. Okay, so means I have to take the Y axis as a mirror. So first we will decide the pattern. After that one more thing I will say. So here X square is equal to CY. So what will be the graph? Graph is this. Okay, according to the parabola what we have learned, this graph we will make because equation contain X square and positive. So X square is equal to CY. So X square means symmetric about Y. I made the symmetric about Y axis. After that, here mathematics when we are dealing, okay, we can take the X negative, we can take the X positive, no problem. But when we are dealing in the kinematics or any chapter, so we know one thing, we know time will never be negative. Time will never be negative. Time means t is equal to 0. It will start from t is equal to 0. Okay, time will not be negative. So we decide the pattern. We decide the pattern is what? Pattern is this. Okay. But what we have to do, time cannot be negative. So negative time part, we will remove it. Okay. So like here, this point is what? T is equal to 0. So this point is t is equal to 0. So before that, I will remove the graph. So graph is this only. Everybody got what I said? Understood or not? So first I decide the pattern, what we have learned in the parabola. After that, one thing we know that time cannot be negative. So negative part of the graph I remove. For the negative time, whatever the graph I plotted, I remove. So this is the ST graph. Okay. Completed, repeated once again. Okay. So what I am saying here, ST relation for the initial velocity 0, I gave the S is equal to half at square. Okay. So I am asking the graph between S and T. So S I am plotting on Y axis, T I am plotting on X axis. According to after replacing, I got the equation what? X square is equal to CY. X square is equal to CY means it is a symmetric about Y axis. So Y axis you have to take as a mirror and you draw the graph. After drawing the graph, one thing, here this means what? Origin. Origin means t is equal to 0 and x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. X0 means time 0, y0 means S0. Okay, so this point shows what? T is equal to 0. Right of that time is positive. Yesterday also I said the quadrant how to decide. Right of that time is positive, left of that time is negative. If you are doing the negative part, drawing the negative part, it means you are drawing for the negative time. But time cannot be negative. That's why this part we have to remove. Understood or not? Okay. Siri smiley. Okay then. Okay, one more example, one two example I will take more. This over. Like potential energy stored in the spring, whether you know or not, I am saying the formula. Potential energy U stored in the spring, U is equal to half K X square. It is a formula for the potential energy stored in the spring, U is equal to half K X square. Okay. Now suppose I am asking what is the graph between U and X? What is the graph between U and X? Okay, so here x can be compression, x can be elongation, means x can be positive or negative both. Okay, then if time is there, time we will not plot for the negative. Okay, but here x can be positive, x can be negative. Now again what we will do, here u is y, because I am plotting on y axis, half k x square. Again I got the same, x square is equal to cy. X square is equal to cy, it means it is symmetric about y-axis. Symmetric about y-axis, it means y-axis I will take as a mirror and the graph is this. Okay. After plotting, suppose you are saying that you have to draw only for the x positive, then we will remove the negative part. Otherwise, we can go through this also. Okay, because here x can be compression or elongation. This everybody got? Okay. Next, we have learned the time period of simple pendulum. I am writing the formula, whether you know or not. T is equal to 2 pi under root of L by G. Okay. Now here I required T, L and graph. Okay. T and L graph, I have given the equation, whether you know or not. Okay. L is the length, T is the time period, G is the acceleration due to gravity. So this is the formula, T is equal to 2 pi under root L by G. I am asking the graph between T and L. Okay. So root is there. So first what I will do, remove the root. How we can remove the root? By squaring on both sides. Okay. After that we can decide the pattern. So by squaring on both sides, what I will get? T square is equal to 2 pi square is what? 4 pi square. Under root L square is what? L. Under root G square is what? G. This is the equation I got. After squaring, this is the equation I got. T square is equal to 4 pi square into L by G. Okay. Now T I am plotting on y-axis, I required y-axis, and L I required on x-axis. So T I will replace by y. T I will replace by y, so y square is equal to 4 pi square. L I am plotting on x-axis, so L I will replace by x upon G. Okay. Now you can see y square is equal to, this whole quantity is a constant. Y square is equal to cx. Y square is equal to cx. Are everybody got or not? Y square is equal to cx. So now y square means symmetric about, y square means symmetric about x. Y square means symmetric about x. Symmetric about x means x axis we have to take as a mirror. And here positive, it means right. If it is a negative, then we will make it left. Okay. So y square is equal to cx means graph, what I will do? Okay, so first we decide the pattern. Okay, u on right, very good. Okay, so y square is equal to cx, I draw this graph. Who will say after that what I have to do? After that what we have to do? I decide the pattern, y square is equal to cx, u I have to make to the right. Okay, after that what I have to do? Tell fast. Remove negative, very good. We have to remove the negative part. Why? Time period cannot be negative. So we have, this will be the only graph. So now means everybody understood. Everybody saying remove negative, because that T, time negative means time I am plotting on y-axis. Time negative means below the x-axis. Okay, this here above the origin T y positive, below the origin y negative. And time cannot be negative, that's why we will remove the negative part. So is y axis T or T square? Y axis is T. Sanihar, now listen. Here, what I have written, what I said, which quantity? Yesterday I said between the T square and L, same I asked. What I am plotting on y, what they are plotting on y axis, what they are plotting on x axis, according to that equation will change. Here what I plotted on the y axis T. So I replace the T by y. I replace the T by y. Okay, where you are getting confused, I will say, I replace the time by capital T by y, and I replace the L by x. By replacing, I got the equation y square is equal to cx. If suppose I am saying, I am plotting what? Same equation I gave yesterday, I discussed that. T square and L. T square and L. I am plotting on the y-axis. I am plotting the T square, and on x-axis I am plotting the L. So now on the y-axis, what I am plotting? T square. So T square I will replace by y. Which you are plotting on y, that you will replace by y. Okay. So T square I am plotting on y-axis. So T square I will replace by y. T square I will replace by y. So here what I will write? Y is equal to 4 pi square by g, constant as it is, and L is what? X. Now what I got? Y is equal to constant into x. Y is equal to mx. Y is equal to cx. It is a straight line passing through origin. Okay. According to that same formula, we can get the different graph according to that which quantity we are plotting on x-axis and which quantity we are plotting on y-axis. So that's why I said we cannot mug up all the graph whatever has given in the NCERT. Even like they cannot give only those graph which is in the NCERT. They can give any graph. Like this year also they are asking the graph. So graph pattern we have to decide. Okay, getting my point or not? So here y square is equal to here if I am plotting the T square on y-axis, so T square I will replace by y. Then I got the equation y is equal to mx. Okay, it means you got. Understood or not? So same formula, if I am plotting the T square and L graph, I will get the straight line. This I will discuss in the oscillation also. Oscillation, this graph is there in the LCRT also. T square and L graph is also there. T and L graph is also there. So T square and L graph is straight line. T and L graph, it is a parabola. Okay. After this, in the parabola, after deciding that, if the time we are going the negative time, so negative part of the graph we will remove. Okay. Up to this, everybody got? At least parabola we will complete today. Okay. Sir, ads are coming. Bye, sir. I'm not going nalayak. I'm saying at least parabola we will complete today. Still parabola, 1 or 2 thing is remaining. 1 or 2 graph I will discuss. Bye, sir. More than me, you are in the hurry. Okay, so this is the simple type of parabola: y square minus cx, y square cx, x square is equal to minus cy, x square is equal to cy. Okay. Sometime like in the oscillation, somebody mugged up the graph also, and that graph is there in the NCERT. Okay. I am writing directly. When will offline class will start? It will start from the 12th June. There will be the puja. After that will start. So basically we can say we'll start from the 12th. Okay, so in oscillation chapter we will get this equation, kinetic energy of the in SHM. So formula is the K is equal to half m omega L square a square minus x square, but that I'm not writing. Okay. Directly K is equal to half m omega square, I am replacing by C. Okay. So K is equal to C into a square minus x square. A is the amplitude, but A here I am taking as a suppose constant, and C is also what? Constant. Okay. If everything we will teach here in the physics, so then what we will do in the whole year? Okay, that's why this is the mathematics I am saying. Suppose K is any variable, K is equal to C, C is any constant, and A is the constant minus x square. Okay, this is the equation we will get in the SHM. Okay, for the kinetic energy. Okay, now what is the graph between the K and X? What is the graph between K and X? Okay. Okay, so K and X graph I am asking. So K I plotted on y-axis, X I plotted on x-axis. So K I will replace by Y. So I will write what? Y is equal to C into A square minus X square. Okay. Now first thing what we have to decide. What is this equation? This equation is a parabola. Why? Y power is what? 1. Y power is what? 1. X power is what? 2. y power 1, x power 2. It means one variable power is 1, other variable power is 2. It is a parabola. Okay, so this is the parabola we got. Everybody getting my point or not? So, but it is not in that form, which four form we have learned: y is equal to cx square, x square is equal to cy, or y square is equal to minus cx. It is not in that form. Okay, some other terms are also there. One girl is saying, one boy is saying, you left. I said, no, I have not left, I am still here. You left means shape is a left. Okay. He's saying, sir, you left. You left. Okay, so y is equal to c into a square minus x square. So parabola y, x square is there. X square is there means symmetric about y. Symmetric about y. Okay, x square is there, so symmetric about y. So y axis we have to take as a mirror. Now listen, form what we have make, shape will not change. According to the equation, parabola shape will not change. But in this type of problem, what we will do? Now listen, here if you open it, then you can write like y is equal to ca square minus cx square. If it is directly cx square is equal to minus y, then it is a very simple. Okay, cx square, x square is equal to minus cy, x square is equal to minus cy. Then we can make this parabola. X square means symmetric about y. But here one extra term is there, that constant term ca square. Okay, this everybody getting or not? So what I said, one directly equation we are getting, y square is equal to cx, x square is equal to cy. That we have completed. Okay, in this case what we are getting some constant term also. So one thing everybody got, if you see this x square and y, so x square and y means parabola, and x square means we have to make the symmetric about y axis. Okay, so somebody is thinking, sir, x square is equal to minus, so I can make like this. No, what we will do, shape we have to make the same. If I am putting the x is equal to, what is the role of this constant? How we will decide this? If I am putting x is equal to 0 in this, equation, what is the y value I will get? Y is equal to ca square. If I am putting x value 0 here, then I will get y is equal to ca square. It means if the x value 0, y is not 0. If I am writing this, x square is equal to minus cy. So if I am putting x 0, then I will get y 0. It means graph will start from origin. Then I will directly make like this. Okay. If I am giving the equation x square is equal to minus cy, then I will make this graph directly. Okay. Because if I am putting x 0, then y is equal to 0 means graph will pass from the origin. Graph will start from the origin, we can say. But we have one constant term also, ca square. Okay, for this what I will do, if I am putting x is equal to 0, then what is the y value I will get? I will get ca square, means x is equal to 0, y is equal to ca square. Okay, so this point, when x is equal to 0, y is equal to ca square. Okay, now minus cx square is there. It means shape will be down, because what I said, x square is equal to minus cy. X square is equal to one side plus, one side minus. It means shape will be downward. So downward shape we have to make. Okay, but it will not start from here. If equation is the x square is equal to minus cy, then this is the parabola. But here one extra term is there. When x is equal to 0, y value is here. Only this graph you have to shift upward. So graph will be like same shape, we have to shift upward. Why? When x is equal to 0, y is not equal to 0, then that's why graph will not will make from the origin. When x is equal to 0, what is the value of y? Ca square. So we will shift the graph upward. How much? Ca square. Now this will be the parabola. Inward how decide? Inward we have decided by minus cx square. Inward how we have decided? Minus cx square. Why? We are getting minus x square, one side positive, one side negative. It means we have to make the downward. Okay, but downward we should not make from the origin. Why? Because it is not of the form x square is equal to minus cy. If anybody has problem, then you can ask. Completed or not? Like suppose I am saying y is equal to minus x square plus 2. Okay. So y is equal to minus x square. Forget about the constant. Forget about the constant. If x square is equal to minus y, x square is equal to minus y, then parabola will be what? X square means symmetric about y. Symmetric about y. Okay. Minus is there, then we will make downward parabola. We will make downward parabola. Suppose I am giving the first this. Then I will make what? Downward parabola like this. This everybody got or not? If I have given the y is equal to minus x square, then I will make this graph. Okay. Now here I am writing y is equal to minus x square plus 2. Now due to this constant, what will be the problem? If I am putting x is equal to 0, here I am putting x is equal to 0. Why I am getting 0? It means I make the parabola from the origin. But here if I am putting the x is equal to 0, then what is the y value I am getting? 2. Okay, so when I am putting the x0, y I am getting 2. It means graph we will not make from origin. Graph we will not make from origin, but shape will not change because one side like y positive, x square before that negative. So y is equal to minus x square is there, but only one problem is there. If I am putting the x0, then y I will get what? 2. It means graph we will make from origin. So what we will do only? Same shape, if I am putting x is equal to 0, y I am getting 2. So I will put the here, suppose it is a 0, 2. Now I will make the graph like this. Down also you can go. Everybody got or not? So later I will say also that how to decide the graph means maybe it is not a parabola, it is not the straight line, it is not the ellipse, or it is not the hyperbola. What is the general point we can follow so that we can predict the graph? Next class maybe I will discuss. Means general graph, because they can ask any graph. What is the variation of this quantity by this quantity? Like this, what they asked this year also. Okay. So I will say the general point, how to check the different graph means what will be the exact graph we don't require. We have learned so many graph in the dual nature also. Dual nature we are not getting the straight line like current and the anode potential. We are getting the, so how we will decide the pattern of the graph by checking the sum point, that I will discuss next class. So it is not necessary that they will give the known graph. Okay, so by checking the origin, by checking the x-intercept, y-intercept, we can decide the pattern of the graph. Okay, so like here I gave the y is equal to minus x square plus 2. Okay, so first you have seen y power 1, x power 2. Okay, this is the parabola. Now y before the y plus sign, x square negative sign, it means it will be downward parabola. So shape we decided we have to make the downward parabola. But only one problem is there. It is not the y is equal to minus x square. So what is the role of the plus 2? So you put the x is equal to 0, y value you got 2. Now downward parabola you have to make from the point 0, 2. Okay. Everybody got or not? So next class we will continue. If you have the doubt in this also, then again I will discuss a few problems on this concept also. Okay, and in a whole year we will discuss about the basic mathematics, whatever is required. Okay, okay then, bye bye. Okay, bye.